Hello, hello, dear friends. How are you all? Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking, and I hope that you are all just fine. It is Friday today, Friday, the 28th of July of 2023, and the messenger is here. So let's see what is going on as the moon is transiting through Sagittarius. We just had a couple of days of the moon transiting through Scorpio. Not an easy time. Scorpio is a dark moon always, and it is very transformative. It does dig, it helps us dig into those hidden realms of the psyche. Wow. To have the clarity, wow, everyone, wow. Wow, okay, so I'm absolutely loving this. Absolutely. My dear friends, we've just had Mercury transiting through Leo, connecting with Venus. This could bring clarity of hope, clarity of reconciliation, clarity of happiness, happiness of the inner child. And remember, the Empress is like Gaia. Gaia is the earth. Gaia provides to its children. So here is Venus. Venus in Leo. Remember, Venus is retrograde. Here is the child, the inner child. Things could be returning from our childhood, situations, memories. And of course, Mercury on Venus in Leo is the ability through clarity, through communication, through messages, through logic, we can create a lot of abundance and a lot of happiness. It is a time for that. It's a time of going inwards and looking for the love as well. Remember that this is the mother. The Empress is the mother. She's very creative. She's very abundant. She's very nurturing. She provides the sustenance, the whatever it is, the love, and love comes in many forms to her child. For some of you, you are taking on the position of the Empress. For others of you, this could be someone else in your life that's very motherly, that's very giving, very very supportive, very supportive. We've got two of the most positive cards in the deck, and remember that August 13 is when the Sun and Venus will conjoin. This is the Venus star point, the embrace of Venus and the Sun in Leo at 20 degrees. So, very important, very positive for everyone. We've all got Leo somewhere in our chart, depending on your own natal chart, of course. And if you know your rising sign, then you would know which area of life Leo takes up. So potential here for abundance, happiness, creation. There's confidence, there's magnetism, there's abundance. That is the potential. But remember, there's always two sides to a coin. It depends on, and there's always free will to take the more, how can I say, positive, more uplifting route and not get stuck in the negativity, which there's a lot of that going on around us. Keep the faith. Let's see what Spirit brings for us today. What does Mercury, the messenger of the gods, bring to us? Dear Mercury, dear Jupiter. And Jupiter and Mercury will be conjoining really well. Not conjoining, connecting through a trine, because Mercury is going to enter its home sign of Virgo. It does today or tomorrow. And at some point, Mercury, Mercury is the sun, so we're talking about father, son, mother, son, mother, daughter, whatever the support system, your support system is. We'll have good news. We'll have good news coming in surely. And there's a lot of support from Jupiter moving through the Venus sign of Taurus. Let's see what's going on today. How are the energies? Dear Spirit. Please advise, please guide. Okay. Looks like, oh wow, okay. Okay. That's the outcome card. Let's see what's going on. Oh my goodness. Some sort of an awareness or a tower moment in the recent past. What's going on now? There's a dilemma. There is a dilemma. There is a dilemma. Let's continue. I want to take more cards, right? This is like being in between a rock and a hard place. What is the choice? What's the dilemma? What's the adjustment? What are the adjustments that we're needing to make? There's some sort of a major shift going on here, which has put us, you or your person, at at a crossroad here, needing to make a choice. We've got the Three of Cups. We've got the Nine of Cups, and because we've got the 6 and the 9 here, the outcome is Leo, the Strength card. So a lot of positivity, a lot of ability to create. You're needing to trust, you're needing to wait. Remember, the Empress is all about something having been created, which will be given birth to just around the corner, I believe, as we are revisiting old situations pertaining to the past, our past. There's nostalgia, we've got connections here that are soulmates, we've got trusting relationships. Maybe there's been some sort of distrust in the past, right? Because this is also a card of trust, needing to understand that you need to keep going. You need to overcome any obstacles of not believing either in yourself or the connection or the partnership or the relationship or even your anything with your that's got to do with your security, because Venus does speak to finances and security, right? We do have the Three of Cups here. So whatever choice is made, it will be a good choice that will bring a possible wish fulfillment. And to realize this, it looks like we need to be a little bit patient, right? What's going on here? We've got the Messenger here, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. We do have some air. We've got, the Tower. The Tower is major change. It is like a Uranian energy, where things change suddenly from one moment to the other, which will put us in at a juncture where there's two choices what to do. But I feel that the outcome will be very positive, because we've got a lot of beautiful energies. We've got the 3, the 6, and the 9 of Cups. So I don't know if this speaks to August, the 3rd, the 6th, and the 9th of August could be possibly. And I'm wondering if the 1st of August is not when this is going to play out, because we're having a full moon in Aquarius, which Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, and there's some sort of an understanding, right? Something that we are becoming aware of and breaking free from as well. Okay, so let's see what the energy oracle cards advise. The Page of Swords is information, it's clarity, it's communication, it's could also be someone bringing you a message which you don't expect. We've got the 8 of Cups here as well, where emotionally someone's checking out of a situation that did not make them happy. After, some sort of sacrifice, there's release, and this change it's like being released from a major sacrificing situation. And you know, with the North Node in Aries, dear friends, it's all about needing to make sure that we are happy within our own skin. Let's see what the message is. What does the messenger bring us today? And we've got the deceit card in the reverse, which means we're seeing something. This could also speak to self-deception, remember, if not deception from others. All right, let's read the card. Let's read the card number 25, which is a 7. A 7 is conflict, of course, but it's also turning a difficult corner. Let's read the reverse message of the deceit. Receiving this card reverse puts you on notice that the deceit of the past is over or about to end. Perhaps some enmity at work is being dissolved, or maybe a more open communication has developed in your personal life. Be assured that the negative and dishonest energy is on its way out, and take advantage of a new, peaceful and open environment, one where you will be able to forge more success in greater comfort. On a deeper level, this card reversed is telling you that the period of self-deceit is over. You are now ready to see the abiding truth of your own value, power, and deserving. It may take continued effort, but your honesty with yourself regarding these truths will bring even greater value into your life. So, loving that message. Let's see what the Psychic Tarot of the Heart brings at this time. Wow, okay, thank you, Spirit, that was quick. So we have rebuild. We've got the Tower here. Rebuilding. Something is coming to an end. I just got the goosebumps. We've got Uranus and Jupiter. Remember, Uranus and Jupiter, they are conjoining, but, well, Uranus, but also Mars. And Mars is also in a good connection with Jupiter. So we're talking about things to do with our securities, with our practical matters, even where our health is concerned in our physical body, right? Because Mars is in Virgo and Jupiter is in Taurus. We're talking about earth securities, what we do daily at work, what our body is telling us to do. We've got the Sun here, and this is the second time, Leo. The second time that the Sun comes through. We've got Sun and Jupiter here, and Uranus. If this is not the divine and spirit connecting and bringing us the clarity and the truth, and we're breaking free where there hasn't been truth, where there's been deceit, right? Because Jupiter brings the truth. Jupiter will bring us the bigger picture, so the clarity. This is an awakening, surely. Something is being brought down and being rebuilt from scratch with the help of spirit, with the help of, the ability to break free from anything that was not built on solid ground. Now we've got a wide orb conjunction of Jupiter and Uranus in Taurus, but it's starting to work. It's starting to bring results. And remember that these two will be connecting next April, May. So in the sign of Taurus, and we've all got Taurus somewhere in our chart. So there is a major blessing which we may have the understanding that is promised moving forward. And because this card speaks to shine, and this is a love oracle, it's an oracle pertaining to the heart. Matters of heart will be blessed. Matters pertaining to the ability to create. Remember that Leo rules the inner child, rules fun, risk-taking. It rules creative expression, what we're giving birth to. And look at the sun on her heart chakra. This is to me saying that things are changing now. They're changing greatly. And what is to be birthed is something that will bring us great happiness, right? For some of you, where love is concerned, this could be new love connections. For others of you, well, it could be new love connections. It could be with someone that you've known from the past, someone that you know, were surrounded by, someone that you used to play with, or it could be a soulmate connection. Maybe someone new that feels familiar to you, maybe someone that you've known, or someone, for some of you, that's you're meeting them through, you know, going out and connecting with friends. This could also be a time of coming back together, a realization pertaining to you and your siblings, or a friendship. Absolutely gorgeous. 3 amazing cards have come through, but remember that a tower moment is an understanding. It's breaking free from maybe a vicious cycle that you've been in before, something that you were not wanting to see or refusing to see, whether this is you or a person that you've been dealing with as well. And it's a rude awakening. It can be a rude awakening, but it will help you to start to rebuild. So I'm loving this, absolutely. Something is culminating and completing. Remember number 10 and Jupiter, which can also speak to foreign places and foreigners, long distance travel. We've got some sort of an ending here. We've got the coffin, so Scorpio and Plutonian energies. It could be with Scorpio having finished in the South Node having finished in Scorpio, remember, opposite to Taurus, where the eclipses have been taking place. But there is still one more eclipse in October, which is going to be it's going to be a lunar eclipse in Taurus. So still it's on the axis of Taurus Scorpio. So I would say something is promised that will finish completely, because it's going to be a full moon in Taurus, so opposite Scorpio. It will completely finish roughly there in October, in that part of the year. Nevertheless, remember, eclipses can play out months before or months after. So let's see what's going on, because something has changed. Something has come to an end and has ended. We've got a brand new cycle. We've got travel. We've got change. We've got transition. We've got a new path opening up here. Lots to do with collaboration or business or commerce. Remember, this is Mercury in Gemini, so lots of information as well. Gemini, yes, could speak to collaboration within a small group, connection with siblings, lots of news coming in, lots of speedy messages, and a brand new cycle opening up. Gemini, remember, is also the energy of the Page of Swords, which can give us clarity. Remember, the Page of Swords brings us messages and information, maybe on something that we weren't aware of, or something that we needed to cut away. Anything to do with journalism, learning. The Page of Swords is a student. Something pertaining to study as well. Travel and study is connected here as well. We've got the garden, and the garden is networking and socializing and connecting. And the garden speaks to happiness, of course, right? The garden is a number 20, which could speak to, it's like the Judgment card, which brings us opportunities, a chance to live life in a different way, in a much more happier way. This is, the garden can also speak to fame and fortune, potential for that. A new cycle opens with chances, a resurrection, hope. Remember, we've got Venus here, who's being rebirthed. out of the foam. She's being rebirthed, and she's bringing us potential happiness and abundance. And this could have to do with someone's reputation as well. So there's lots of promise here. But we need to be smart. We need to be intelligent. Remember that we're in Leo season right now. In a little while, we'll be entering the Virgo season. Mars is in Virgo. It's all about discernment, looking at the little details, working extra hard. There's lots of energy pertaining to putting in the work. And remember, using your logic and being intelligent is what the fox tells me. And remember, the fox can also speak to deceit, but something will be clarified and known to us. What's the fox sitting on? And see, it's the information or something that will be revealed that will put us, in a situation needing to make a choice. New paths opening. There is hesitation, but it's like Spirit is saying, trust that the choice that is going to be made will be a very positive one, as long as you follow your heart. As long as, yes, you're not stuck on the little details. Don't overdo it with the little details. Make sure you look at the bigger picture as well, which is Jupiter. Okay? Let's see what the fortune telling cards want us to know. What is the advice? And I'm going to take 3 Sibilas on the Strength card. We've got a marriage or a commitment or a contract here. We've got bad health, which means psychologically feeling down, pertaining to a past commitment or marriage or contract, something that maybe something that needed to be changed, right? Because it is sitting on the Tower card. Okay, and the bad health speaks to psychologically not being happy, maybe there's been deceit, distrust, anything like that. And there's the official person and the 2 of Swords, which is the dilemma and the choice. Now, of course, the official person speaks to something becoming official or a path opening up because something needed to change here. As I said, it could be pertaining to business or a commitment or a relationship between 2 people that were connected in a very important relationship, right? The official person does remind me of the King of Swords, which could speak to legalities or communication or truths or needing to sever ties where there's been unhealthy situations of the past. There's the number 22, which again opens up the path. Remember 11 and then 22 and then 33, where because the 22 is the choices, 33 is the expansion and the growth and the success. Okay? So something is becoming official, even though there's hesitation. It's like we're being pushed, just like the Fool, we're being pushed off that cliff because we've been fearing taking that leap of faith. Because we know that there is danger, but we have to believe always that Spirit has our back. Now, what is this official person about? And we've got a mature man. The mature man has been showing up a lot recently. Someone who's been humbled and has had to learn many lessons through experiences in life. The mature man could be someone who's at the top of their game. It does remind me of the energy of Capricorn. Well, very emperor sort of energy. And I'm wondering if because we've got 2 divine masculine, one younger, one older. So I'm wondering if this is connecting to, if you're connecting to 2 people, that there's a different maturity between one person who possibly could be someone that uses their logic a lot, right? Whereas the mature man is someone that's more grounded, someone more earthy. If that's not the case, because remember the mature man is a number 5, and 5 is the Hierophant. 5 is also changes, also things to do with religion and beliefs. I'm wondering if this is not a foreigner, because we do have the world ball here, or someone that's traveled the world, someone that's got many experiences under their belt, which this person is needing to make an official decision because they've gone through a lot of humbling with the bad health. Bad health can speak to a bad environment, or just it may be even some sort of depression or psychological lows that this mature man has been going through. Could be connected to business, could be connected to contracts, could be connected to a marriage. Let's take a couple more here. We've got the courtship, which is like a brand new connection or a meeting or a physical meeting, or because we go from the marriage to courtship. So this is something new. This is something new. And we've got the main male. We've got 3 males here. Interesting. A lot of masculine energy, which is about action. And again, we see here, we see a younger male and an older male. So I don't know how this speaks to you in your life, but the main male is usually the person that you are thinking about, whether it's, let's say it's not gender specific. So your main person is present here. And they're sitting on the official decision. And I don't know if this mature man is someone that is guiding this main person. Could be someone following traditions and following in the footsteps of a past generations, or their father, or someone that's just more wise. I don't know if this is someone that's passed on, a mature man, possibly can be. It's like some sort of an awakening that this main male is going through. And of course the courtship speaks to romance, but it can also speak to new contracts, new connections. Let's see what's at the bottom here. And we've got the Lovers. So this does speak to love very strongly. Remember, the Lovers is a choice. It is Gemini. What is this sitting on? And we've got distant horizons. So a love connection that's quite distant, or still in a dreamy phase for this, because this is one of my most positive cards in this deck. This is a dream come true, my dear friends. This is something that you've envisioned. A partnership. Is it business? Is love being affected through, love? A very important relationship, also connected to business, could be. We've got a broken marriage, or a commitment, or a partnership here. Something has become rusty. See the anchor. It's all about being humbled and being grounded. But we do see the chains that are broken here. So someone being released from something. The distant horizons shows this imaginative, this dreamy, like shit bringing in the goods for you. So it's like being in a transition, and you will be called to make a choice, a head of a heart decision. Are we choosing business over love? Are we choosing maturity over immaturity? So it's like a sense of, and I don't know why I get this, but having felt really mature or really old, but there's a sense of revitalizing the body, the mind, the soul. It's like going through a rebirth, dear friends, and that is what is coming through for me. So someone may be even thinking of traveling and even migrating overseas, following their heart. Following their heart, whether this is you're being called to another country because you feel drawn, or you feel that, that country or that place, that home, that, that new place, that new beginning is like, it's pulling you in. It's pulling you in. It's very strong. You're feeling that pull, that change, that transition. And of course, this is not easy. Getting up and being uprooted. Being uprooted is not an easy thing, but it's like it promises new beginnings, surely. New beginnings, a new situation, totally. So it's going to take a lot of strength to believe that, to get to this place of, possible a dream. You've been dreaming of this. You've been fantasizing of a place or a person or an environment, and you just felt blocked. But the blockages speak to endings because you have not ended something. It's like you haven't cut out all the roots. That's what's been holding you back. And remember, it's all about following the heart, and that's what Venus retrograde in Leo is going to manifest. This will be playing out till October, surely. We've got Viaggio, so there is a voyage here. It's the Three of Wands. We've got the Knight in shining armor coming in. Could be Sag, could be any sign. Usually I do see the Viaggio as someone coming from a distance, but could also be very similar to the Knight of Cups. There's the Militare, the Ten of Swords. So there's a lot of secrecy or a lot of things that someone is dealing with that they may not be communicating as well, but the potential is that they will, because the Ten of Swords does turn into the Ace. This is very Capricorn, very much about blockages, needing to stand mature and do the work. It's an uphill battle, obviously. This could be a secret love affair. This could be issues pertaining to trust as well, surely, because of past wounds or dealing with past deceit. There's the Prigione, you see. 2 Capricorn cards, 2 Saturnian cards, which speak to timing, and it's hard work, surely. The Prigione, you see the shackles here. You see the shackles, and it's the 9 of Swords, 9 and 10. Going back and forth, too much mental fear about taking this mission, about going on this mission, because it feels like a mission. But I do feel that with Jupiter connecting well to Mars, this is the power that we will be given, and, the action that we will take. Without action, nothing will change, dear friends. There's the Ladro and the Thief and the 10 of Pentacles. There are blockages also, or commitments, or still, someone's not uprooted totally. They haven't finished with this energy here, because the Ladro is usually a third party. It is the 10 of Pentacles, so it speaks to third parties or a sense of loss or feeling very negative. But it does promise the end of something that's been quite humbling and heavy. Remember, the 10 of Pentacles is about its money, its prosperity. It also speaks to marriage. Yeah? But remember, again, a 10 of Pentacles, and we've got 2 10s, they turn into aces. What's at the bottom? And a 10 of Cups, which is a possible new beginning. Something constant and unchanging. And remember what I said about, feeling drawn or pulled in a certain direction? This is the place. This is the place that you've dreamed of. The sun comes through here. This is where you will find your happiness, no doubt, and a brand new beginning. And we've got the Artista, Seven of Cups. There's going to be something that will be revealed. Seven of Cups is clouded energy. But the artist, the Artista, which is like the official person here, has got great intelligence. This is like figuring out an ingenious way to clear the clouds, to clear the air, to be intelligent, be smart, just like the fox. Wow, we've gotten a reverse tower here. This is like the blockages falling away. I don't read reversals usually in the Lenormand, and that's interesting that's come through. It's like someone is wanting to break away from their loneliness, or they're still doing the work, the official work, or the cutting through the red tape. Maybe even breaking traditions, right? Yeah, doing the Uranus thing and not the Saturnian thing. Breaking traditions, I'm going to say. So look out for signs and synchronicities. There will be communication. And remember, 7 is also it's the Chariot, which speaks to change and transition, dear friends. So I'm loving that, absolutely. I want to read for you. I will read the last card, number 19. This card symbolizes the positive and powerful energy that now surrounds you. By embracing this energy, you can improve current relationships and draw new ones to you. See yourself in a glowing orb of brilliant golden light. Believe in the power of this light to infuse your relationships with enthusiasm, life, and greater love and understanding. See it moving outwards, surrounding all of the people you know and filling them with joy and hope. Visualization can be quite powerful, so use it to magnetize and attract what you want in your life. There's that word, magnetism, which we did have the Empress and the Sun, right? We magnetize, we create. We imagine, we visualize, and we create. It's also time for you to let your own light shine. You are an amazing being. You're magnificent. Realizing and believing this is the key to unlocking your personal potential. Be confident in your dealings with others. Use your talents to point relationships in positive, empowering directions. Letting your own light shine will act as a beacon to attract others to you. People of like mind and similar vibration. It will also encourage others to let their own light shine. Harness the amazing energy surrounding you and shining from within you. Use this energy to break through any obstructions that stand in the way of complete happiness. Know that you deserve the best. People are attracted to you when you are joyful, enthusiastic, and confident. Radiate these qualities into the world and see what beautiful things you attract. So if that's not a positive and uplifting and empowering message, then I don't know what is. This is the energy, this is the darker energy which you need to release, my dear friends, because it's our choice to be in this energy, fearing the worst, and not being in this sort of energy. It is all about free will and choice. The potential is great here. So I think that's it for today. I'm wishing you well. I'm hoping that you're having a wonderful weekend around, just around the corner. Friday, beautiful energy. It's like releasing, it's like letting your hair down and doing what makes you feel good. It's a time of creation. It's a time of play. Remember, the Leo season is all about taking a risk, flirting, getting out there, meeting new people, adding a little bit of spice and a little bit of fire, a little bit of desire to our relationships. Let's let go of too much of that seriousness, and let's play. We're all children within. So let that child come out and play and see what tomorrow brings. I'm wishing you well. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I would love to hear your stories, and I love it when we do connect. What else can I say? I'm hoping that you've checked out the video. I've got the link beneath the video here about what Venus, the goddess of love and manifestation, what she will bring to us in the next 2-3 months, as she will be going through her retrograde and then direct in Leo. So check that out if you haven't already. It is for the Venus retrograde, and it's tarot, of course. I do speak a little bit, and I reference the astrology there as well. But if you're not on Patreon, where we look into the astrology and the analysis of Venus retrograde, then consider joining us. Of course, you can get the links beneath this video. Thank you for your support and your likes, sharing this video, commenting, and all that you do. I will be back. What can I say? I'm preparing the elemental readings now for August, and of course the individual love readings that are on Patreon. Love and light to you all. I will talk to you soon.